Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. All right, y'all. So we got some interesting news concerning Teofimo Lopez. It seems like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place because now the WBO has just ordered him to face the winner of Arnold Barboza and Jack Catterall winner by August the 14th, or he's going to be stripped of his title. Now, I said this is like bad for T.O., the whole saying that he's stuck between a rock and a hard place because, it seems like T.O. just been getting himself into a lot of stuff. And a lot of it is his fault, his own doing because of his mouth, because he always put his foot in his mouth and say a lot of things that he probably shouldn't say. Although, granted, his feelings probably is justified, because we're not him, and he is a special talent, and he has been, in good fights and beaten, top tier opponents, and everything he's saying is true about the money he's never received. Then that is a problem. But it's a better way that you go about doing things. But it seemed like he was coming out of that, and he met up with Turkey Al Sheikh a few weeks ago for the Ring Magazine Awards out there in the UK, and Turkey offered him a 3-fight deal, and none of those fighters that was on that deal was Jack Catterall or Arnold Barboza. So now the WBO saying that he got to fight the winner of them by the 14th, whereas though Turkey got a whole plan for T.O. laid out, and it ain't got nothing to do with them, and he could possibly be stripped. Well, this can potentially be a problem, because if the titles is on the line. Now, if you're not worrying about the titles and you just want to be stripped and just fight for the namesake, that's that. But it's just so much sweeter with the titles on the line, especially because of, people don't really like T.O. right now anyway because of things I just mentioned prior. So he has to have, a token. He got to have some type of a bargaining chip, and a title is a bargaining chip that he can put on the table to, be perceived as someone worth mentioning. So it's looking pretty scary for T.O. But, I'm on Boxing News 24/7, and y'all know they got the scoop on everything. And this is where I'm citing my sources from, and they saying the WBO says Teofimo Lopez, 21-1 with 13 KOs, must defend his light welterweight title with the organization against the winner of the February 15th fight between Arnold Barboza Jr. and Jack Catterall by August 14th. Lopez fans don't like that he's being forced to defend his WBO belt against the Barboza Jack Catterall winner. However, Teofimo has never made a mandatory defense, and he has held the title since winning it from Josh Taylor on June 10th, 2023. Since then, Teo has made 2 voluntary defenses, beating journeyman Steve Claggett last June and Jermaine Taylor by controversial decision last February. Champions are supposed to make mandatory defenses yearly. Teofimo has sat on his WBO title for 2 solid years and still has still yet to defend against his mandatory. If he doesn't wish to defend against the Catterall Barboza Jr. winner, he can always vacate the belt. It's nice for Lopez to have the prestige of being the WBO 140-pound champion, which gives him a tool to validate himself to the public. Like I just said, he needs something to validate himself, which is that belt. But let's continue. But if he's not going to defend it against his mandatory challengers, he's got to give it up. These aren't titles that are heirlooms to hold on to as a keepsake or a precious locket from an old girlfriend for the rest of T.O.'s life. Ooh, they they getting cutthroat on it, aren't they? Let's continue. They've got to be defended, and if Teofimo doesn't have the courage or the willingness to do so for whatever reason, he's got to give it up. Turkey Al Sheikh may need to help Teofimo smooth things over with the WBO by offering a step-aside deal to the Catterall versus Barboza Jr. winner. Al-Sheikh reportedly signed Lopez to a three-fight deal with the idea of him taking these fights: Richardson Hitchens in April, Jerron Boots Ennis in October, and the winner of Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney February 2026. The other way for Lopez to swerve the winner would be to fight a unification against the IBF light welterweight champion Richardson Hitchens next. The WBO will likely grant Teo permission to fight a unification next. Lopez hasn't said anything to the media about fighting Hitchens next, which could include, which could indicate that he's balking at the idea of fighting him for fear of getting beaten. Teofimo has shown the talent to be a fighter of Hitchens' level. Most of Teofimo's popularity is based on his upset win against Vasyl Lomachenko in 2020 that came against an injured, smaller, and older fighter. Teofimo has constantly looked poorer since and is widely viewed as a one-hit wonder. Whoa. Yo. Yo, Boxing News 24/7 be real cutthroat. I just made a video of them talking about David Benavidez saying that my man built like Tyson Fury, but now they calling Tio a one hit wonder. This is crazy, bro. But when you think about it, he had the belt since 2023 and had two voluntaries and never fought none of his mandatories, and it's 2025 now. Then that is saying something. And like they said, the only person who can save him is Turkey, and they probably know this. They probably already talked about this, him and Turkey and their team. So maybe they are working behind something behind the scenes. Maybe they're not. But whatever the case, Tio gonna have to do something, or he gonna get stripped. So look, man, it is what it is. But it's real interesting. So I guess we just gonna have to wait and see. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.